Welcome back to the vlog. What's going on, everybody? Today's more of a chill day. Today in this video I'm going to talk about overwhelm because I feel quite overwhelmed right now. So I just want to let you know, if you're a content creator and you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not crazy. You're just trying to do everything at once. So today we're going to break it down. Some strategies and things I use to kind of help that. We're on our way to a collab right now. So I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes on that too. And yeah, let's talk about it. One nugget of knowledge real quick. I think step number one is clarity. I think sometimes we get caught up in social media trying to post a million things at once, right? I think it starts with the goal, right? Like, why are you even posting? Are you posting to sell? Are you posting to create community? Are you posting to attract others? Like, start there. Like, what's the goal? What are you posting for? Like, for example, right now in my community, I'm pretty booked up. Thank you. I'm pretty booked up in terms of clients. So like my content wouldn't be necessarily to sell. I can use this opportunity to just create content to build community, to create content to give value, to give education, things like that. So I think step number one is definitely clarity and being clear on like why you're creating content, you know? How are they?
Very good.
All right. Step number two. You gotta pick one platform to master. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I remember in the beginning, I used to see like all my favorite YouTubers, all my favorite creators. I'm like, damn, they're so consistent on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, on LinkedIn. They're consistent everywhere. Every app I went, I saw them. I'm like, dang, yo, how do I get like that? And that joint used to get me so overwhelmed. It used to make me always compare myself to other creators. Like, why am I not where they are and stuff? I'm gonna tell you right now, as someone who went through that, stop that. Like, you can't compare your day one to someone else's day 756. You're drowning because you're chasing 5 different apps at once. Pick one and show up there consistently. For me, in the beginning, I chose Instagram. Instagram was where most of high-ticket clients were. It was where people looked for videographers. So it just made sense to be on Instagram, right? And on top of that, that was like my most used app. And it probably still is today, that and YouTube. So it just made sense to be consistent on Instagram. So my biggest tip there would just be focus on one platform and dominate. Once you dominate that platform, then you can go and disperse and make content for other social media platforms like TikTok, like LinkedIn, like YouTube, right? But so many people get caught up in trying to be everywhere, when the idea is to just master one. And once you master one and get successful in one, then you go and branch out.
Cooking fajitas yesterday. Okay, I'll send you the videos on Instagram. But this is all charcoal wood, as you can see. Look, this is no BS. That's the grill where we cook everything. And look, this is us making the molcajetes. I want you to have one of this. It's a lava volcanic rock. You know, with all your protein. And you get handmade corn tortillas, so you make your own taco with that. This stuff is freaking delicious. You should share one for Andre. Unbelievable.
Nice.
Find each other, so they create very nice candies.
I appreciate you.
Evening. I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Carlos.
He doesn't swap out our entrees for that.
Huh?
I hope he doesn't swap out our entrees for that.
Nah, he won't swap. That was the owner, Carlos, talking to us about the restaurant. Pretty cool guy.
You're talking about your creative work too?
You did or I did?
He was looking at me and he said I've also seen your creative stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're a team, you know what I'm saying? Our creative marketing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like it. I'm happy we came here. The ambiance is great. The food is great. He's great, so that's good. I can tell part of his brand as a restaurant is like the culture, which is good. He's really pushing. knowing the people, like understand that when people are talking to you, like what they're trying to push, type. And that's great. I love that. It seems like that's one of his values here, which is great.
It's funny because in a lot of my recent collabs, they'll go on spiels, but then I realize that's stuff that they want me to cover in the video.
So okay.
They'll be talking to me like as we're normally conversing anyways, but then they'll throw in things for me to like talk about in the video.
Yeah.
So then when I say to them, I'm like, oh, do you want me to cover this in the video? Like, you could have said that.
Yeah, that's good to be direct with it too.
Yeah, because I don't know if you're just telling me to tell me or if you want it to be shown. You know what I mean? Yeah, this got me zooted already.
Zooted is crazy. She said this joint got her zooted, and it's like, look at the level.
I'm scared for the bottom.
This joint is a big joint, bro. I guess we'll transition into the third step, which is step 3. Create, then repurpose. Again, this kind of goes hand in hand with step 2. Most people stress about posting everywhere. I gotta post on Instagram, I gotta post on TikTok, I gotta post on YouTube, I gotta post on Threads. No, just create one piece of content, then remix it. I'll explain, right? Like y'all gonna see with this video, right? This video is probably gonna be about content creation overwhelm. I'm gonna use this idea that I put, use it on YouTube, use it on Instagram, use it on Threads, use it on TikTok, and use it on LinkedIn, right? And you find out that one idea can be turned into like 5 different videos. So you might make a long form video about a BTS on a recent shoot that you did. Maybe that's a long form BTS, you really going deep into your creative process. You have somebody record that, and really that's like the raw BTS. Then you can take that same video, maybe take the best part from that video, the best part where maybe you shared a very insightful thought, maybe it was a key moment at the BTS shoot, and turn that into a 30-second video, turn that into a 15-second video, something that's good for short form, right? Then you might take that same very idea and talk about an insight that you had on Threads. Yo, from the BTS, I learned that planning before the shoot is the most important step. These are 2 ways I like to plan. These are 3 ways I like to plan, whatever it is, right? So I'm just saying you can take one idea and disperse it in many different ways. I mean, that's why social media platforms exist, right? They're just different ways of expressing ideas. Instagram is more video and photo-centric. Something like Threads or LinkedIn is more like text-focused. YouTube is more so a true behind-the-scenes, raw, educational. People come to YouTube to search for things. So take advantage of those things, right? Think about how your ideas can be utilized in different ways based on the platform. And, you know, sometimes we get caught up. Like, no, just create. Create first. Create the video. Set your camera up like how I'm setting it up now. Like, literally, I'm on a date with my girlfriend. And she's watching me just talk. But I'm giving myself that rep. I'm pushing myself through the discomfort. There's like, you know, hundreds of people around me. I'm pushing myself through that discomfort because I'm trying to get used to just creating. Just create, then think about how to distribute, repurpose, post on social media, right? Sometimes we get caught up in the planning process that we're like, I don't know what to do. Just pick up your camera and create. Repurpose later. You're
Super dinker.
You're a super dinker?
I'm super duper lit. And I still got all this left. Like, I'm not even halfway done.
You're not lit, you're just tired. Nah, we took a nap earlier.
Yeah, I'm not tired at all. So do some jumping jacks.
Damn. Well, cheers. Yo. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Just kidding. I love being with you, my sweet darling. My sweet, sweet darling. Love you too, baby. Huh? What? Me? No.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I mean, we moved inside. Outside, we're freezing. but we're about to get dessert. We got some. What did you get?
A dessert board, which includes the flan, tres leches, and churros.
Yeah, she got that, and I just got mango ice cream.
Big bag 5.
Big bag. All right, anyway.
And then look at our drink. Look how big it is compared to my head.
Yeah, it is pretty big. I helped her with that. We're both kind of schmiz right now, but it's all right. I want to talk about step 4. Step 4 is lowering the bar for action. All right. I know how that feels. I know when you first starting out content, you think everything got to be perfect. Every transition got to be perfect. All the visuals got to be just on par. No, we're going to learn by doing, not by overthinking, right? You got to put yourself out there. In the beginning, I used to always be a perfectionist, and I still struggle with this, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think every post got to be different, or every post got to be special. But the key to remember is that, remember, it's a consistent game. It's not a perfection game. So, like, we're gonna get rewarded by being consistent on a platform. Not every post gotta be a banger. Not every post gotta be like your most perfect. Bless you, babe. Like, you just gotta have reps in, right? Even me making this video, right? I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I'm still getting adjusted to YouTube, but I'm giving it those reps of just like putting stuff out there, see what sticks, right? Your job is to throw out as many different content ideas, as many different content structures, and see what works. We gotta try out different things, right? And your focus should be just trying out those different things, not, oh, this gotta be perfect, this gotta be like, you know, my best work to date. Like, nah. There's work that I put out where I felt really, really good about, and there's work that I felt that I put out that like, it wasn't as good as my best work. But the most important thing is that you just put out work. You just be consistent. Right? That's how it is. And I get it as a creative. You always want to, you know, top the last thing that you did. But your work is going to speak to different people, right? Something you do for a wedding is going to speak differently than something you do for a brand campaign. And anything else, like your different pieces of work, as long as it's a good product, it's going to speak to someone. So just put it out. Lower your expectation when it comes to posting. Alright guys, we're wrapping up at the restaurant right here. We got Victoria taking her last little content pieces. Thank you so much.
How's the podcast?
Very good. Thank you. Oh, go my darling. Alright, so we're gonna talk about step 5. Step 5 is building a repeatable content system. Like, listen. You want content to be like brushing your teeth. Easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. Nah, bro, you want it to be like automatic, bro. You want it to be, what, man? Yeah, the lights are cute, look at the lights. Nice. But, yeah, that's the only way you grow nowadays on social media. You gotta have a system that yeah, can y'all see me? Yeah, y'all can see me. You all right, babe?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way you grow on social media nowadays. You got to have a system that you use to be consistent and generate content. So for me personally, it's making Instagram reels and repurposing those Instagram reels as LinkedIn posts. And now I'm trying to, you know, show up for you guys on YouTube. I know the YouTube guys like to watch long form. So I'm trying to use YouTube to also be able to repurpose on Instagram as well, right? So you got to build a system that helps you post consistently. That's the only way to grow. You can't post on Instagram just sporadically and just whenever you want and expect to grow. Nah, you need a system that helps you be consistent. And those are a lot of things that I teach. Those are a lot of things I do, like strategy calls, discovery calls about how you can develop your own system, because everyone's system is going to look different. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people want to be more consistent on Threads, want to be more consistent on LinkedIn, and that's fine, right? But still, on those platforms, you need a system. So those are all things we talk about and we learn. So that's the tip. That's step 5. Content system. Right, babe?
Yeah, right.
What's up, Marlo?
Silly little dog, I love you.
We just got back to the cribbo. You know what I'm saying? I just want to wrap up and say to you guys, yo, listen. Overwhelming stops when you simplify. You just got to simplify the process. Stop trying to worry about a million different things at once. Just focus on that one thing. All right? Like, again, it really starts with clarifying your goal, and everything should stem from there. If you guys like this video, let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite tip? What was your favorite process? Let me know if you learned something from this. I'm trying to try a different structure. I'm trying to give value to you guys and just kind of teach you guys what I've been learning in my journey and kind of the lessons I've been learning. But I love doing that in an authentic way, right? I like this running gun style. I like this just picking up the camera and recording, honestly. So let me know if you guys like this format. Like I said, just start small, stay consistent, and I promise you those little wins stack up, right? You just got to start small, start somewhere, and keep being consistent at it. It's going to build up eventually. If this video helped, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment on what was your favorite part, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.